Candid Truth.
What is up, everybody? Thank you for joining us at Candid Truth. We're going to talk about the truth and we're going to get candid with it. There was a lot of Christian people, right-wing people that thought Trump, he's the Messiah. He's going to come. He's going to change the world. He's going to make America great again. And I think they're in for a wake-up call. When you look at what Trump just posted today, people are starting to ask questions. This is Trump's official Instagram. And if you haven't watched this video, prepare to be shocked. This is live. I'm not censoring the comment section that's on Instagram, but we're going to look at the comment section because it's pretty crazy that even Trump fans are saying, I should have voted for Kamala. Like, people are starting to have a change of heart about Trump, and it's only February. Look at this video.
Set you free, bringing the light for all to see. No more tunnels, no more fear. Trump Gaza is finally here. Trump Gaza shining bright, golden future, a brand new light. Feast and dance, the deal is done. Trump Gaza number one. Trump Gaza shining bright, golden future, a brand new light. Feast and dance, the deal is done. Trump Gaza number one.
Crazy. So what is up with all the golden idol stuff of Trump? There's a video, if you haven't checked it out, on Candid Truth. Check it out. It says the deception is greater than we thought, and it has Trump on there. It shows the golden calf. It shows all his fans with the patch on their ear, showing that they are idolizing this guy. They're just being deceived. Trump is a pawn. He is another puppet in the whole game. And I want to show you just some of these comments in the comment section. I'll try to expand on these. And like I said, I can't edit the comment section because this is live. So there are some, language that will not be suitable for children. But it says, this has to be the most disrespectful and tone-deaf thing a president could do. 111,000 likes on it. Now remember, everybody right now is kind of liking Trump. Even the people that used to not like Trump are now liking Trump. So this isn't just like the haters when he was in the first term. But look at this. I'm right-wing, and what the hell is this? So this right-wing dude is like, dude, what is this? This says, this video is truly horrifying. They are dancing and celebrating over the bodies of innocent children. This is crazy. As a Trump supporter, horrible post. Trump supporters are now saying, like, we regret voting for you. Look, okay, maybe I should have voted for Kamala. Somebody says, I'm a Trump supporter, and what the is this? Crazy. This is the worst thing I've seen on the internet all year. Trump, I voted for you to have a better economy, better laws, and take care of our country. Stay focused on the future and our nation. I don't create obstacles, blah, blah. Obviously, he does not like this either. WTF is this, somebody says. How does a sitting president post something like this? And everybody's just going off on this. And notice it says right here, comments on this post have been limited. I don't know if that's set by Trump, set by Instagram, or what, but things are starting to get a little weird. So I have a hypothesis. This is something that I said a week ago and again last night before this video came out. I want to show you my hypothesis because I believe that Satan is so cunning and crafty and deceptive that we're all like being misdirected by the magician, by the sorcerers. And these people, this is the Hegelian dialect. They play both sides. They're playing left and right. They're playing red and blue. They're playing Republican, Democrat. Satan is playing good cop, bad cop. And while he's getting your attention over here, he's doing something else over here. It's sleight of hand. So I'm going to play a clip from a week ago on our stream. And I want you to hear what I say here. We know Satan plays both sides. What if all this is purposeful to make Trump look like the Antichrist? Literally, because if, like you're saying, dispensationalists, they're looking for who is the one that was wounded and had a deadly wound and was healed. Trump supposedly got shot. He's on the coin of Israel. He's going to make a covenant. He's talking about peace and safety. What if all eyes go to Trump? He is him. He's the Antichrist. He fits everything. Then the true Antichrist comes, which is Satan. Satan is going to appear. What we're waiting for before Christ returns is Satan to manifest in our world as a cosmic savior, a supernatural being, more deceptive than Trump ever could be, more deceptive than the Pope ever could be, more deceptive than any human being could ever be, because now you're talking about an angel of light who's doing signs and wonders and miracles and healing the world and getting rid of pandemics and stopping natural disasters, quote unquote natural disasters, and wars and all these things. What if he comes and kills Trump, the Antichrist, and everybody's like, this is Jesus, this supernatural being that literally killed the one-man Antichrist that we've been looking for. So this is crazy, because the way I understand prophecy, I do not believe that we are looking for a one-man Antichrist. I don't believe that. All these Left Behind movies, all the mainstream Christianity after the Counter-Reformation, or after the Reformation, the Counter-Reformation came, and they were trying to misdirect people from seeing that the Roman Catholic Church, the papacy, the Roman Empire is the Antichrist system. When you see the word Antichrist in the Bible, it's always plural. It says there are many Antichrist, even now, the Antichrist spirit. It's never pointing out to a one-man ruler, and I believe it's positions. People are disposable. Even if Pope Francis is in the seat now, in a year, he could not be in the seat. So you can't point at Pope Francis and say he's the Antichrist, because someone can take his place. But whoever is in the position, whoever's sitting in that seat saying, I am Christ on earth, I am God on, where's that crown that says Vicarius Filii Dei, which means the substitute of Christ on earth? They are Antichrist, and the whole system is Antichrist. But I believe that there's tons of propaganda out there, this counter-reformation propaganda that says, no, we're looking for a one man in the future, some political leader that's charismatic and does all these things. Well, first I want to show you this clip where I said this last night on Brad's stream on Strange Normal. I think Satan has got this whole thing, man. It's a puppet show. He plays both sides. The Hegelian dialect. It's a sleight of hand. It's misdirection. Because what I think is everybody's going to at first think Trump's awesome. Like, man, things are changing. Things are great, actually. Things are going better. Gas is better. He's getting rid of all the woke stuff and all this stuff. But then they're going to start recognizing, wait a minute, he's hand in hand with Elon, who wants to microchip our brains. He is... Okay, so you get the point. Now check this out. So I just asked ChatGPT what is basically the mainstream idea of what the markers are for the Antichrist. Check this out. It says, he will rise from a revived Roman Empire. That's in Daniel 9:26 or 27. Now, I don't agree with everything this is going to say. I'm just telling you what the majority of the Christian world believes. That's the whole point. That's why it's so important to understand prophecy, to know that we're going to be here during the tribulation. We're not going to be raptured out of here. That all kinds of stuff. That the Antichrist is not one man, but a system. And that Satan is going to come on the scenes as Christ, as a cosmic Christ. He's going to be doing lying signs and wonders, miracle working demons. He's going to have supernatural power to bring down fire from heaven and all these things. How are we going to be able to resist something that powerful? We've never been faced with a supernatural being who's basically like a superhero and can do everything from healings. If you don't believe Satan can heal, go talk to a New Ager who's doing Reiki and crystal healing, all this stuff. Satan has crazy amount of power that he can do lying signs and wonders. He can put an ailment on somebody, remove that ailment, and now they've been healed, quote unquote healed, right? So this is going to be a being that is supernatural and is going to end the Antichrist reign. But this is what I think. This is what I believe. Satan is in control of everything. This is his world. He's the God of this world. He's working through the governments of this system. It says we battle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against the powers and the rulers of the darkness of this age, of this world. So he's putting all the people in place, preparing them to bring about one world religion, one world government, the new world order. So Trump is just a pawn. He's a player in the game. Now, all the Christians are looking for a one-man Antichrist before Christ returns. So Satan cannot come, if he's going to really deceive the world, he can't just come as Christ right now, because he would be going ahead of the game, right? Christians are all looking for an Antichrist. So Satan can't step out on the scenes as Christ yet, because we're still looking for an Antichrist. Get it? If he came out on the scene right now as Christ, we would all say, wait a minute, this isn't Christ. This is the Antichrist, because the Antichrist has to come first. So Satan is going to set up a fake Antichrist. You hear this? And it's going to be obvious, it's going to match all the markers that people are looking for in the understanding they have of prophecy. So it says right here that he'll confirm a 7-year covenant with Israel. Well, I think that's very interesting, because it says Israel group mints Trump coin to honor Jerusalem. Trump is on a coin for Jerusalem, for Israel, and his face is right there by King Cyrus. Why is an American president on a coin for Israel? So here's marker number 1. People are going to be like, wait a minute. See, everybody's going to embrace him at first. They're going to embrace Trump and say, look, he's getting rid of everything. This is great. But then they're going to say, wait a minute, we've been deceived by the Antichrist. Wait a minute, he's matching all the markers. It says he will break the covenant at midpoint, so we haven't got there yet. He will be a charismatic political leader promising peace. Okay. Is Trump a charismatic leader? Yeah. Is he, his fans are idolizing him. Put a patch on your ear and all this stuff, right? He's charismatic, and he's making these funny tweets and all that kind of stuff. Now, what did Trump say?
We have before us a rare opportunity to bring security and stability and peace to this region and to its people.
Okay, security and peace is what he said, right? And what does the Bible say? 1 Thessalonians 5:3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So Trump is openly fulfilling these prophecies that all Christians are looking for in the Antichrist, that we know is supposed to come before the true Christ. And so Satan, who's going to appear as a supernatural being and wants to deceive the world into thinking that he's Christ, has to set up a fake, false Antichrist decoy first. And it's all lining up. He will suffer a fatal head wound and be revived. Okay, maybe I'm grasping here, reaching at straws, but and I don't even believe this. So I'm not even falling for this ketchup pack on the ear that was literally not even a scab a week later when he's on TV. He's like, oh yeah, I'm a fast healer, real fast healer. Dude, I have zits that last longer than this guy's assault rifle ear wound. But either way, he's been an attempted assassination on him more than once, twice within a year's time. And that's when they really idolized him like a messiah. Like, yeah, God's protecting him. Look, he survived assassination attempt. So maybe I'm reaching with this whole deadly wound that he revives from a fatal wound, but even that is close. Then it says, he will claim to be God and demand worship. He'll claim to be God. All right. What do we see here? Literally the golden idol. Like the video I did a month or two ago, whenever it was, when it says the deception is greater than we thought, and it shows Trump with a golden calf and everybody idolizing him with the patch on their ear. I had no clue that he was going to release a video showing him as a golden image. Remember, there's going to be an image to the beast. All people must bow before the image of the beast, just like Nebuchadnezzar, right? And then here it shows that in shops, he's going to have little idols be sold. Dude, this is crazy. If anyone is fitting the markers of what mainstream Christians believe about the Antichrist, it's Trump. He's even the last Trump. People have put that together too, like that Christ is going to return at the last Trump. Christianity doesn't have a proper understanding of who the beast is. They think the beast is a person, a one-man person, and they've always been looking for him as an American president. Is it Obama? His name means lightning from heaven and all this stuff. They've been looking for this. Christians' attention is looking for a one-man Antichrist, and they're looking for all these markers. And Trump just happens to be fulfilling these markers. It says he will have a global government and economic control. Ooh, okay. He's going to have a global government and economic control. Look at this. What does this say? It's Trump's world. European leaders divided on how to navigate this cacophony. I don't even know how to say that. Cacophony. It's Trump's world. This is just one article. Trump, why does an American president, Trump, travel all around the world giving speeches? Jerusalem has his face on their coin. Trump, Gaza, he's going to turn Gaza into this like tourist attraction. He will be empowered by Satan, and he will persecute Christians and Jews. He will be empowered by Satan. Who's his right-hand man? Trump's right-hand man is Elon Musk, who wants to microchip your brain. And what are all Christians looking for? They're looking for a mark that you take in your hand or in your forehead. And they think it's a microchip. I don't believe that. I believe that the mark of the beast, Revelation is all symbolic. Every prophecy that God gave to man, it was symbolic. Joseph had a dream about stars bowing down to stars and stalks of wheat bowing down to wheat. And Nebuchadnezzar had a dream about an image, and it was about kingdoms. Daniel had a dream about beasts rising out of the sea, and it was about kingdoms. Peter had a vision about a sheep being let down with unclean animals, and it had nothing to do with eating unclean animals. Peter even said, I don't even know what this means, Lord. I haven't eaten anything unclean. What does this mean? And when you keep reading, people don't like to know this truth, but when you keep reading, the whole vision was about do not call any Gentile unclean. It was all about stop judging the Gentiles. They're grafted in. So, and when you look at Revelation, there's not really going to be a woman, a harlot, riding on a seven-headed beast, drinking blood. That's not, it's symbolic. A woman standing on the moon, clothed with the sun. This is all symbolic. So Israel is symbolic. We are Israel. There's neither Jew nor Greek. We're all one in Christ Jesus. So when you see Israel in the book of Revelation, it's talking about believers. When you see Babylon in Revelation, Babylon doesn't even exist anymore, but it's a symbol or a sign of the wicked. God's people are going to have a seal in their foreheads. Do you think that's a literal seal? No. I don't know any Christian that believes that we're going to be literally having a seal in our forehead. But for some reason, they say that the mark of the beast, oh, that's definitely physical, definitely literal and physical. But it's not. It's all about worship. He's going to cause the world to worship the beast in his beliefs, in his mind, or in the works of his hand. You can take the mark of the beast in your mind or in your hand. If you believe the system, you took it in your mind. You believe it. If you don't believe it, but you're going to do it anyway, like bowing to the image instead of saying, throw me in the fiery furnace. If you simply bow your body, you bow to the beast, but you don't believe in it, you're taking it in the hand, the works of the hand. You can receive the mark of the beast two ways. You can only receive the mark of God, the sign of God, in your mind, because it's all about belief. His right-hand man is the dude that wants to microchip your brain. And Trump is unrolling Stargate. Stargate is a worldwide surveillance system that's 24-hour surveillance by AI technology. No human has to watch anymore. And the guy who started this, who owns Oracle, the company Oracle, Larry Ellison, said people will behave, they'll be on their best behavior when they're being monitored 24/7 by AI. This is the dystopian world that we are about to enter. Actually, Trump calls it the golden age. And if you look into what the golden age is, this is what all the occultists, all the esoteric writers like Alice Bailey and some of those other people said is the age of Aquarius. This is what the New Age movement has been looking forward to, and they predicted that it would be in 2025. Alice Bailey said that in 2025, there would be the externalization of the hierarchy, meaning there would be an external manifestation of fallen angels, demons among our world. And what are we seeing today? Quote unquote drones everywhere. We're seeing the military say that we communicate with non-human intelligences. First they said we see UFOs every day. Then they said we're communicating with them. Now they're picking up crafts that look like eggs. And we're going to do a show on what does that mean? What symbolically is, where's all this going? According to the esoteric writings with the egg and the people talking to these divine feminine beings, this is all part of the big plan. Satan's final deception. I don't know where you guys stand on this issue. I hope this is eye-opening for you, but I truly believe that Satan right now is setting up the false Antichrist, and it's Trump. And right now he's fitting all the markers. And because of this video, this is the start of people who even voted for him saying, I wish I would have never voted for you. And I'm starting to see something in you that I don't like. And people are starting to put the pieces together. And I think more and more people are going to start calling him out as the Antichrist. And when he's identified as the Antichrist, the stage is being set for Satan to appear as the cosmic Christ, a supernatural being who's going to put an end to what Trump is doing, whether that's to put an end to Trump or his system or whatever. But then he's going to unroll this false system of peace and safety and a revival. What looks like a true revival, but it's really a coexist, one world religion. And if you stand on truth, thus saith the Lord, the 10 commandments, if you do not budge from what God says in his 10 commandments, you will be public enemy number one. You will be locked away. You will be persecuted. And finally, you will be beheaded because you are a discordant note in this perfect utopia of a coexist one world religion. And you're just some extremist zealot that needs to be put away because you're causing chaos in our perfect world. That's what's soon to come. I hope this is eye-opening. If it was, please share this with your family and friends. Please give this a thumbs up and like it. It really helps get this video out into the algorithm. I think this is such a vital, important message right now. And so many people are talking about this video because it just happened today, but nobody is talking about this angle. So please share this. Please subscribe. We can't do this without you. If you want to support this ministry, you can do so by going to CandidTruthOrg. We really need your support because we stepped away in faith from a steady paycheck to do this just for you guys. And we've been doing this for 8 months now, and God has provided through people like you. If you want to get a t-shirt, that helps us out too. We get about $5 per shirt that sells, and we make these designs that are just telling you it's cool to use your brain, that the truth will set you free, love is kind, and a lot of other options out there. We can't do this without you guys. We love you. God bless you. We'll see you next time on Candid Truth.